Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video and another Funko Friday today. Actually recording on Friday. So yeah, let's get right into it. We've got an interesting episode for this one, and it's actually two characters where I mostly do one character per episode, but this one is one that like has to be put together. I feel like these two go together often, I find. So let's get into it. Let's start it off. We've got two characters today, of course, like I mentioned, Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. Like I said, I feel like those are two characters that kind of go hand in hand together sometimes. So, yeah, let's start it off with my one and only Qui-Gon Jinn pop, which is a very nice pop, an Amazon exclusive pop. But yeah, a really nice one. And I like this box a lot because it kind of shows Tatooine a little bit. And it's super sandy, which is pretty interesting. And Qui-Gon is one of the best characters in Star Wars, and truthfully, he's one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars, as he should be, because Qui-Gon Jinn is amazing. And of course, we don't get a lot of Qui-Gon media, unfortunately, so I'm glad to have this pop, because it's, like, to be fair, for Qui-Gon only being in one movie, I have 3 different Qui-Gon pops, but like I said, they're kind of hard to find. There's not that many, so yeah, I mean, let's see. So this Qui-Gon Jinn on Tatooine is currently worth about $24. So this is specific to when he is on Tatooine, so I guess that makes sense. Of course, from The Phantom Menace. This actually came out 3 years ago in 2021, so still a relatively new pop. Probably one you could find on Amazon, I'm sure. So let's use this to actually transition into the 2-pack in today's video, which is Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul, which also on Tatooine, also from The Phantom Menace. So one thing I've noticed a lot about doing these Funko Fridays is that a lot of my pops either come from The Mandalorian or The Phantom Menace, which is very interesting. There's a few from Revenge of the Sith, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting, I guess. So yeah, awesome. Phantom Menace, of course, produces a pretty interesting encounter between these two on Tatooine, and we get a quick, brief duel between the two before we get the epic, what is it? Duel of the Fates, I believe, right? Later on in the movie. So this is a really nice pop, of course, a nice 2-pack. And I believe this is also celebrating the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, alongside some of the other pops that came out with it, which I believe that means that came out this year then. Yes, that is correct. So this 2-pack is currently worth about $34, and yes, it did come out earlier this year, and yeah, nice. It's a nice pop. Again, one that I'm glad to have because it's kind of like our first encounter with these two characters who kind of became so intertwined with each other. So I'm glad I was able to... A pen just fell. I'm glad I was able to attract that into my collection as well. So now let's move on to what I think is the oldest pop in this video, but also perhaps my favorite. Maybe. I'm not sure, to be honest, but we're going to be using that 2-pack to transition into Darth Maul. I have 3 Darth Maul pops here today, so here is one of them. This is from Clone Wars, which I really, really love. I wanted this pop for so long. When I finally found it, I was so happy because it's Maul with one half of his red lightsaber plus the dark saber ruling all of Mandalore, which is really, really awesome. And yeah, I'm so glad I have this pop because this is one of my favorite pops, just because this is one of my favorite arcs in Clone Wars, which I really, really loved. So very happy to have this pop in my collection as well. It is one that I really wanted for a long time, like I mentioned. So this one so far is actually the least valued in the episode so far, currently valued at $19, which, I mean, I don't really care. It's just very awesome that he's got the Darksaber, sorry, and his red lightsaber. So it looks like this one's actually an exclusive from Chalice Collectibles. If you've never heard of them, check them out. But yeah, this one isn't worth a whole lot, $19. I lost the scan. Just one sec. Sorry. So this one also came out in 2021. So it's around the same. Actually, this isn't the oldest one. I guess it is that Qui-Gon one, but still, one of my favorite pops in my Star Wars collection for sure. Really, really love that one. So let's move on to yet another one celebrating the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace. And I believe we've seen... Oh, Jesus. I believe we've seen a companion to this pop in a previous video. Yeah, already. So with that being said, let's show this one off. The glow-in-the-dark Darth Maul. And I've mentioned these pops before. I love the way the glow-in-the-dark pops look, especially the boxes. They look so, so cool. Like, that's some of the coolest box work Funko offers. And, of course, the celebration of the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, which I was very fortunate enough to get to see in theaters earlier this year, so that was really awesome. But yeah, really, really love this pop as well. I like the way that the glow-in-the-dark ones look. This pop is currently worth $23. It came out earlier this year, of course, and this is also a exclusive. This is a Target exclusive, apparently. So obviously you can see the special edition Funko sticker on it, but apparently it is a Target exclusive. So, all right, let's move on to the fifth and final, and I believe the newest pop, not only in this video, but also one of my newest pops in my collection. So, Darth Maul, once again, of course. This one is very interesting with his double-sided saber and his hood. This is like the most menacing Maul pop I have, I'd say. I really, really love this one. And I like the like broken extra side handle, I guess, kind of thing. I think this is technically from, like, I'm trying to think. I want to say this is from Rebels. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say this is from Rebels. Nonetheless, let's take a look at how much this Maul is currently worth. Okay, so this happens every once in a while, but this one is actually so new that there's currently no value on it. And yeah, it came out in 2024, of course, like I mentioned. So yeah, this one's so new, there's no value yet. And I also have the pops accompanying this one, Emperor Palpatine as well as Count Dooku, which you'll see in another video. But yeah, awesome. So let me know which one of these pops is your guys' favorite. I'm intrigued to know. Like I said, these two characters kind of go hand-to-hand together. I also have the 3-piece Amazon set of Duel of the Fates, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. So with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.